She's our number one ranked player from the U.S. I'm glad you could join us. And at the moment, we're being asked to smile. Had a little photo up there. Okay, so back to the squash. So in the pink is Maddie O'Connor. She plays in Toronto at the Granite Club, coached by Jessica Demoro. On the right is Evelyn Moorhouse, who goes to U of T. And she is from Edmonton. And it's her second year at U of T. And I got to know Evelyn because she played in the Junior Pan American Championships in Brazil last summer.
Oh, very nice. I played Maddie in the Granite Open 2 years ago, and I thought she was a promising junior then, so it seems like she's establishing herself right now playing.
So she's improved?
Yeah, definitely.
And who are you playing in your first round?
I'll play the winner of Michaela Seth and Stephanie Edmondson.
Okay. So not one of these girls?
No.
So Maddie just hit a really, really, really tight drive on the forehand side. It was too much for Evelyn, and there we go, into the tin.
I believe Maddie's still a junior, isn't she?
Maddie's still a junior.
So it's pretty characteristic to have some moments of brilliance and then some moments of error. But there was a moment of brilliance right there. It was a beautiful drop shot.
That's right. I think the key to success is consistency.
Yeah.
So if you can maintain those no errors, you're laughing.
Absolutely, and you certainly don't feel the need to kind of aim so low. You have a bit of a margin for error. When you're consistent, it seems you're never really looking to end a rally, and that's kind of where the line is blurred between an attacking shot and trying to hit the winning shot. When you're consistent, it's placed in, not forced in. That's
right. I think that's a common mistake is people watch the pros, like they watch Rami, who hits lots of winners, and they think, oh, that's how you play squash. You want to hit all kinds of winners. But then it gets us into trouble because we hit the tin. But if you have the mindset of just moving your opponent around, generally you're going to hit decent attacking shots and not make mistakes.
No, absolutely. I know as someone who likes to shoot, you can easily get sucked into.
That's a good shot.
That's a beautiful shot. That's Maddie with the first game.
First game to Maddie. Now that the score is to 11 points, point to rally, so it's been a few years. I played most of my career with hand in, hand out.
I preferred that.
I just find you did, yeah, me too, because I like the comeback.
Yeah.
But the games seem quite quick, so you really can't lose focus.
No, absolutely not. Any type of lapse in concentration is so costly in this game, and it's a massive point swing when it comes to 1 point changes everything. Mm-hmm. One mistake changes everything, and it seemed really well that although Maddie hit some tins, she seemed to really refocus and hit very good length at the end.
All right. They can't hear him. Okay, second game. Maddie to serve. So there's Evelyn right from the beginning. Hit a loose shot into the service box, so it's costing her because she's doing most of the running. Oh, there she go.
Bit of a framer. You know what? You can't argue with a good frame, though. A good frame it's valuable, very valuable.
We don't mind them.
No, of course not. Take what you can get. I think both girls are struggling a little bit here to really find the length, except for that shot was a nice shot by Evelyn, but think they're not quite getting the ball all the way to the back, and
oh, so that's a good shot.
Yeah, you don't get you get your openings when you hit a good length ball like that. You get your openings, you're able to attack, but when it's in the middle, it's a free for all, and it can kind of go either way.
Generally speaking, whoever hits the best length and who is able to hang out on the tee the most is the person winning. So even for people who don't know much about squash, can tell who's winning just based on who's standing on that tee position there in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's mostly been Maddie, and she's winning. She's in the front. So Evelyn on the right has to do some problem solving. She's got to figure out how to get Maddie behind her so that she can get in front. There she goes.
And then be in the position.
She had her chance, but she hit the ball in the tin.
And you can't really, you have to capitalize on when you get that loose ball. It's really important for Evelyn right now to capitalize on those, because she's not getting too many from Maddie. Maddie's doing well to even if the ball's not too loose, it's still, she's covering it well, and I think it's important that Evelyn really has to make sure she's got her bases covered here and executes when she can.
That's right. I believe it's 2-7.
Be a big comeback for Evelyn here. She can. Nice
that's
shot.
a nice shot.
Lovely, very nice. She came around that ball nicely. Really died into the neck.
So that's good length by Evelyn. Now she has an opportunity to attack. Oh, good defensive lob by Maddie.
That's better length from Evelyn. And that was
That's a good rally.
That was a well-played rally by Evelyn. She was able to really, she used her length and she was able to get in front of Maddie, and that's going to be what does it really for either player. It's who gets in front and who's taking advantage.
Looks like Evelyn's a little bit anxious, trying to finish the point too soon. She saw an opportunity, but looked like she got a bit excited instead of just made the easy shot.
Sometimes it's not the first opening that's the real opening. It's the opening that comes after what you think is the opening, and that's when you get your opportunity. And obviously, when you're scrambling to get points back when you're at a deficit, it's easy to get sucked into that. Ooh, that's the opening. I have to go for it now. And if Evelyn can not get sucked into that, then she'll stand a great chance to make a comeback.
Whoa. It's a bit lucky, but it worked.
Yeah.
So it's game ball for Maddie, 10-5. Sometimes we get lucky.
Nice shot.
Good volley.
Very
it's
nice
a good shot.
It's well intercepted.
So Evelyn's got to stick with it, see if she can score 4 more points so she can tie the game up. And then at 10-all, you want to win by 2 points. So she can't make any mistakes. And that's a good attacking shot by Maddie. So Maddie's up 2-love.
If you were speaking to Evelyn right now, what would you say to her?
I would say she's got to keep the ball out of the tin, duh. And she's got to hit better length. If she could just do those 2 things. So I think if I were coaching her, I would say, look, you don't have to end the rally too soon. You have to move your opponent when you have the opportunity, but don't think winner, because right now you're just making those mistakes. So just move your opponent, and then you've got to really focus on getting the ball to bounce in the back so that it hits the back wall to give you time to get up to the tee.
No, absolutely. I think that definitely trying to not have a do or die shot. So earning that opening and then not having that it must end the rally shot, but placing it in at the right time is what's going to be the most helpful, as opposed to going too all in on a certain shot. So
I know that Maddie wants to go to Columbia next year. When she was 11 years old, she went to New York and fell in love with it and decided this is where she wants to go to school.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm sure Columbia would be happy to have a girl of her standard.
So there's a good length by Evelyn. And then she hit a loose ball that Maddie attacked. So they're playing a let because there was some interference.
Still a little bit too short with her length right now. Evelyn the rallies are dictated by Maddie because of this. If she can get those balls to the back, she'll stand a better chance of getting herself back into this match. It's a nice shot by Maddie. Little snatchy there. Just trying to get a point a little bit too easily, I think.
Yeah.
Work a little bit harder.
There's a good return of serve straight down the wall to her backhand. A good shot by Evelyn, which forced Maddie to boast.
Ooh. Maddie's killing it on that backhand drop shot. It seems that the majority of her rallies and points really are won on the backhand drop shot. If I was Evelyn, I think I'd do my best to keep it out of that hot zone.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's called dying length.
It absolutely is. Ooh, nice shot. Very nice shot.
Volley boast.
A lot of cut on it. That was very nice.
What's your favorite shot, Olivia?
Anything on the backhand volley.
Oh, yeah?
Anything.
That's unusual because a lot of women are weaker on that
for some
backhand.
Reason, I'm more comfortable on my backhand volley. It's one of those shots that I don't know, whether it's short or long or if it's hard or a soft drop shot, I enjoy hitting backhand. I don't know. I think there's so much delicacy to it, but there's so many different aspects. You can hit it a million different ways. Oh, wow. Good call there.
(3-2) is the score at the moment.
Evelyn's contesting this game much better. And she's, nice shot.
Good volley. So score is tied at 3-all, and Maddie's up 2-love. It's the third game. Good volley.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that looked like an Olivia drop.
That was a very nice drop. Far better than mine.
For those of you just tuning in, I'm sitting here with Olivia Blatchford, #1 seed from the U.S.
How's it going, Mel?
I've watched McEnroe do this quite a bit.
It seems so much different when you're actually doing it. I always think I'll sound very, at least semi-knowledgeable about the game, and then I realize that what comes out is just like this weird stuff that it comes through my brain. It's not actually very intelligent or well thought out, but it's just what I see.
4-7. This game's definitely the closest. Oh, darn. So hitting an out serve tells me she's either nervous or tired.
A little tired, yeah. I definitely would say tired or, feeling pressure, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Physically and mentally. Nice
That's
shot.
a good shot.
That was gorgeous.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Very, very nice length there. That was very nice length. Measured, dying, and fading is perfect.
Good return. Looked like Maddie put a little more pace on that one. 9-5. That's the tin. So it looks like it's match ball here. And it looks like Evelyn is feeling the pressure, like she's about to lose the match. But so she's trying, I think, to hit with too much perfection instead of just moving the ball. That's better. Okay.
That'll be a stroke to Evelyn.
6-10. Shot.
Ooh.
Okay, she's catching up.
She's making her final move right here. Hopefully, if it's strong enough, then she'll get back to parity and be fighting for 2 points.
It's a great shot. Post. Oh, that's what Evelyn needed to do more during the match.
Definitely.
Oh, a little mishit, but
and that's the match.
Well deserved. So Maddie wins that. 3 games to love. You were great. Well, congratulations. Hey, how many viewers do we have there, Josh?
Wow. Awesome. Oh.
So we're speaking to the person who's in charge of the live streaming, and no, they can't hear us, so that explains why we sound really strange right now. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You just won your first round match. So this is for the WSA. It's a $5,000 event happening at Club Meadowvale in Mississauga. And I'm sitting here with Maddie, who came from Toronto. She's in grade 12 at the moment. And you train out of the Granite Club.
Yes.
And you have Jessica DeMoro. She's your coach.
Yes.
Excellent. And can you tell me how is it that you were feeling? First of all, have you ever played Evelyn before?
Played Evelyn?
Yes.
No, I've never played Evelyn. She's like a little older than me, so we never met in juniors. But this is my first time playing her. She's a great player. It was awesome. I kind of like come off of like a lot of training, so like I'm feeling pretty good right now. Like I just had a tournament last weekend, so like I'm feeling pretty confident. But like that was a great match and it was awesome.
So what was the tournament that you played in last weekend?
It was just like a gold it was in Ottawa.
In Ottawa.
Yeah.
And how did you do?
Good. I won.
So you were feeling pretty confident because you played last week in the Ottawa tournament.
Yeah.
And so you felt comfortable going in, even though you didn't know your opponent. Did you have a game plan against Evelyn?
Well, I kind of knew that she likes to attack a lot, and so I kind of just wanted to like go out there and like get every ball and try and like keep the rallies long. That was my game plan. Yeah.
Olivia and I were admiring. You had a really nice backhand volley.
Thank you.
Volley drop.
Thank you.
It looked really good. And you looked like you were definitely in control. You were on the tee, moving Evelyn around. And I think she was feeling the pressure because she did make some errors.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you were putting a lot of pressure on her. So
Yeah.
I think you were responsible for it. Were you feeling nervous at all before the match?
Not really. I kind of didn't really feel any pressure. Like this is just like an awesome opportunity to play in this tournament. So I was just kind of excited to like see what I could do. Yeah.
And you're...
Okay.
So we just heard from our producer, Josh Janou, who was kind enough to do this live streaming. And he reminded us that we have to mention that the next match will be close to 8:30, 8:45. One of the participants, Natalia Londono, had an exam at U of T, and things changed, so we're a little bit behind schedule. So do you mind talking with me in this interview for an hour until they get here? No. So 8:30, 8:45 is the next game that's going to start. We have Natalia Londono, who's playing, and Sophie Mehta, who is also a junior and a competitor of Maddie's as well. They've had really good battles in the past, so it'll be a good. I have never seen Natalia play, so it'll be interesting. Now, so I was speaking with Maddie briefly before her match, and she was talking about some plans potentially for the future, what she's hoping to do. Do you want to share with what you would like to do?
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to university, and right now my first choice is Columbia University in New York City. I've always loved New York, so like for me this is like really exciting. They have like a pretty new team too, and like I went there and I met the team and everyone's really nice. So that's my first choice right now. So cross my fingers, we'll see. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll do well. Do you do well in school?
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get it. I'm pretty sure you'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for.
Thank you.
It was great to watch you play, and thank you for the interview. And I wish you best of luck. Now, do you know who you're playing tomorrow?
I think I play Maria.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent! That's a great opportunity. So Maria's the #1 seed, so it'll be a nice, good experience for you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.